Good evening, everybody. This is Jeremy here with Big J Truckin' on American Truck Simulator. So this evening, I am looking to do another short run compared to my last video. The last one was about 40 minutes long, a little bit too long for a very first video, so I'm going to try to narrow this down to under 15 minutes. The last video we did discovering Iowa, and this time I'm going to bring us into Dallas area of Texas. And I'm looking right now in external contracts at a load going from Dallas to Fort Worth. So I'm just going to get right into it, and I think we're going to just begin delivery now on this. This is going to be hauling cattle, so we're going to start our engines. And I'm going to make my way out of here. Looks like that's going to be the entrance, so I'm going to go out this way. Still good on fuel, everything else is still fine, so... I did get a little bit of damage on the last video with my truck. I haven't gotten it fixed yet, but I think it's only like 2%, so I'm not really too worried about it. By the way, anybody who has played the new DLC for Iowa, feel free to drop in the comments any viewing points or anything like that that I might not have seen yet. I've only had a very limited amount of time to be able to play the game in between work and kids and everything else, so that would be awesome if somebody can give me some ideas of places to see. Again, tonight I'm going to be using my Kenworth W900 with the 1088 horsepower in it. Favorite truck. Pulls like crazy, drives like crazy, a little too fast I think, but that's alright. You'll learn to make do with it. Now I gotta try to remember here how I'm doing this. I think it's right here where I gotta go. Nope. Ah, I did it again. Went the wrong way. Me and a buddy of mine named Mike, he's got a page of his own, Big Mike Truck Sim. Feel free to check out his channel. He usually posts a couple videos a week. He's been a little slow on it lately, but he also works overnights too, so you gotta give the guy a little grace. But, yeah, I did that the other night too, coming here. I went to go through there and ended up going the wrong way. I think this is the way I have to go. Yep, looks like it. Yeah, some of these roads and parking lots can be a little bit confusing. So up here, we're gonna have to go through a security check, so... Which sometimes on this game you will. You'll go through security checks, and just like real life, you're gonna go through weigh stations and other things too, so... And also, if you do have traffic violations turned on, I currently have the setting turned off in my game because they will ticket you over anything in this game. But if you do have it on and you go through a weigh station or a truck inspection station, and if they find anything majorly wrong with your truck, they will write you a citation for it and you pay a massive fine. So Truck maintenance in this game, if you do use that setting, is massively important. That looks like our truck right there. Now again, I'm using my mirrors to do this. It'll tell me on the bottom right-hand screen when to stop and hook up. See? Just like that. You hit T, it's coupling, and now it's away we go with our load. As soon as I figure out how to get out of here. So this is going to be a short little 98-mile run, nothing bad. It was actually shorter than the last video, so... My first video I did, discovering Iowa, that was the first video I've ever put on my channel, so... If you guys have any advice or pointers that you can give me how to improve my videos and not be so nervous when I'm on the mic, that would be great. So I'm gonna have to go through. I think I'm good to go right out here. Yep. What's the deal here? There we go. Apparently I had to be sitting right in my cab to get that thing to work. Alright. Away we go. Speed limit says it's 75, but I don't believe it. So now I've got to make a very sharp left turn. Going back to the same truck stop I went at. After that car goes, I should be good. Made no sense to me, but okay. I feel like the last time I was in this area with Mike a few nights ago, feel like it did the same thing to me then, too. It brought me in a circle for some reason. There might have been a turn that I missed or something silly. Not really sure. It's alright. I think I do. I do see where I missed my turn. It happens. Again, it's very late at night now. It's after 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this, so I'm a little tired too. See what this thing's telling me to do here. Try it again. Just went in a big circle. Ah, here it is. A little tiny off-ramp here that I missed on the left. Alright, now we got it. Sorry about that, guys. If you can't tell, I'm a little tired tonight. Alrighty, I'm at 65. Just put it on cruise control. And away I go. $72 miles to go. I got about 2/3 of a tank of fuel, so that's not too bad. In game's an hour and 17 minutes. In real life, we got about 10. Not even. Maybe 5. I wonder how bad the AI traffic's going to be today in this game. Some of these turns you want to take it really slow on. The faster you go, the slower your steering is for tight turns, so quick adjustments like what I'm doing right now is nothing, but if you got to turn sharply in a hurry, you can't do it with this game. It doesn't let you. the overpasses they got on this game. Now, I've actually been to Dallas. I currently live in New York, but I have been to Texas quite a couple times, and Dallas, this is, as far as the overpasses go, that pretty much resembles it. It's a twisted, knotty nightmare that you want no part of unless you're an experienced driver. And I was just down there visiting friends and family, and for me being in the passenger seat going on those things was nervous enough. Whoa, boy. Alright, well, we just made our trip a little longer here. See, this is what I mean. The GPS can really undeliberately throw you off. No, nobody does this on purpose, but don't worry, I'm not going to keep you guys for another 153 miles when we're almost there, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. As soon as I can get past these guide rails in the center, I can get to it. I'm going to turn around. That's way the opposite direction of what I want to be. You know, actually, come to think of it, this game has voice-activated GPS on it, so I technically, I just remember this. I could enable that, and that will tell me whether to go straight, take a turn, just like a regular Google or GPS would normally do. But I'm gonna find a shortcut here in a minute. Maybe. Yes, I will. There's an off-ramp up here. I don't know if it's just a rest stop or what it is, but yeah, just sleep stop. Alright, guys. That was my go. No damage to the truck. Not yet, anyways. No, you would never do this in real life. But then again, I have seen truck drivers do it. Seen them get in a lot of trouble for it too. But nope, that's not something I'd personally do in real life. But I'm, like I said, another 100 miles, over 100 miles to go just to get turned around. Forget it. Like I said, a lot of this game's all friggin' highway miles anyway, so. But, yeah, sometimes in the game, if you gotta do something like that, feel free. I don't think, unless there's a police officer or something nearby, I don't think you get violated for that, get a traffic violation. And again, this is just a game too. It's not real life. It's not. This is all just for fun, so. Right now, that friggin' burger looks good on that truck. I'm staring at the food and I'm driving off the road at the same time. Alright, now we're heading in a little bit better of a direction. Oh boy. I'm gonna take this nice and easy. That is a tight, snug turn. Even got a little curbage there. And it just goes right around. Holy cow. Alright, now we're 16 miles away with our cattle. Probably scared the living daylights out of the animals, but you know what? That's their problem. My job's just to get them there. Nobody said I had to get them there in one piece, so if they had a couple heart attacks, they'll be alright. They're gonna get eaten anyways. And we're gonna go take a right towards DFW, which is Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm gonna wait ever so patiently for these people to move. Give them a little honking. Wally World. One more mile to go and we're right around the corner from it. Look at that. I'll take it. Nice little quick sharp turn. That just brings me back into my own lane anyway, so. Alrighty. Pardon me. This is the point where I sit and wait. And wait. And wait. Might as well throw the signal on. I have no clue what I'm waiting on. But I'm done waiting. You'll find that a lot in this game. You'll be sitting at a lot of pointless red lights, so that's why I always tell everybody, you might, if you have no patience like me, you might as well just shut that stupid infraction setting off so you don't get any. Otherwise you'll be paying out a lot of money. Hello? Did I just push that open, or? Alright, we'll go with it. Like I said, I don't know how close these things want you to get, but... do my security check. I didn't know cattle went on airplanes, so this is brand new to me. Never seen a flying cow before, but you know, okay, we'll go with it. Look at the size of those planes. Now, this is a cool part about the game. This is something I haven't seen yet. What I think would be cool is if they came out with a Universal truck and flight simulator both. Put both of them all into one game. I think it would be awesome. Alright, I'm gonna play it safe. If you call that playing it safe. What's the difference? Well, I guess we'll do the hard one, see what that looks like. That ain't too bad. It's only going right there. That's not even a plane. That's a shell. The harder way. Shoot it right up here. Again, I'm doing this in the same way I'd be doing it in real life. You always want it back to your driver's side if you can. Just for this reason right here, you can look right out your window and see what's going on around you. I'd like to see if I can get this perfect on the first run. So I'm going to pull up here a little bit, try to get a little bit more straightened out. Get it. And there we go. We friggin' made it. 185 miles, which was way out of the way. It was only supposed to be 90 something. 28 minutes to 25.1 gallon. I made $4,206 plus 1,442 plus 1,081. Total is 6,729, 404 XP. And that will be it for this run. Thanks guys for riding with me. I apologize for the bumpy ride and random U-turn, but That's alright, it's all part of the game. Like I said, the cattle are fine. I'm pretty sure they just made it. I mean, then again, they're about ready to go on an airplane, so I think that's a little scary enough as it is, so. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe and hit like. It's all appreciated, and have a good day.